Wembley Arena was built in the 1930s to house an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The building was originally constructed for the British Empire Games, but has since become the second largest arena for entertainment events in London. Musical veterans of Wembley include Beyoncé, Madonna, One Direction, and Fall Out Boy. On Friday, March 20th, 13,000 people from across the globe gathered in Wembley Park to see an unsuspecting group play to a sold-out crowd. The Baltimore, Maryland-based pop-punk band All Time Low took the stage that night to perform for the biggest crowd they had ever headlined, at an event they called One Night in London with All Time Low. They announced this show about 8 months before the event. All 13,000 tickets had sold out within 8 days of the announcement, which the band said was a pleasant surprise. After all, the show announcement followed a year-long touring hiatus and came before their new album Future Hearts was even announced. After over 10 years of being in a band together and working their way up from playing in basements to low-capacity venues across the world, this was quite an achievement for All Time Low. The band decided that this was such an important career milestone for them that they are turning the concert into a feature-length DVD. This would follow up their documentary straight to DVD, which was filmed at Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City in 2010. Photographers Tom Falcone and Adam Elmakias documented the entire event, from the songs themselves to the massive crowd singing them back. This show was an important one for fans, too. Attendees began lining up as early as 4:30 in the morning after flying in from all over the world, from Sweden, Australia, Germany, and even the west coast of the United States.
So I had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning to get there, and I took a cab over, and then it was a flight to London that was like maybe an hour and 25 minutes, 2 hours, not very long, and then got right to London. But yeah, it was a lot to get up really early.
Real Friends, a band from Chicago, Illinois, and Neck Deep from Manchester, England, opened the show. The crowd seemed less than interested, although they probably should have been. Both bands have the potential to have a huge impact on this genre of music in the near future. But once All Time Low took the stage, the crowd erupted, and thousands upon thousands of singing and screaming voices could be heard having the time of their lives. But the overall attitude of the crowd was much different than those at average All Time Low concerts.
There are usually mosh pits or something of that sort. People are crowd surfing, and it kind of allows the crowd to move around a little bit. And this show was very strange for me because that didn't happen. And I'm not sure if it was because everyone was just interested in being in the front to be on the DVD. That's probably what it was. But no one was moving in this crowd. Everyone kind of stayed put where they were and kept pushing to the front and pushing to the front. And there weren't really any crowd surfers at all that I can think of. There were really not many mosh pits or things like that that usually happen at the concerts I've gone to. And so everyone was just packed tighter and tighter and tighter in the crowd. And like I said, I've been going to concerts for 5 or 6 years, and I have
But the crowd didn't change how iconic that night at Wembley was for All Time Low. The band could not express enough gratitude and humility throughout the show. They seemed truly humbled by the experience. It was clear from the get-go that this show would be a benchmark in their musical careers, but they also proved to their fans that they are not slowing down anytime soon. It was truly an honor and a pleasure to have been a part of this iconic evening for a band that has had such an impact on so many lives for so many years.